What is going on, my YouTube family? Welcome back to the Gaming Brigade. And recently at the channel, some of you have reached out asking me to put together a Heartbreaker build with gear that is easily obtainable by playing the game. Now, obviously, I recommend playing Countdown because that is by far the best way to farm in the game. You're going to get a ton of loot in a short amount of time, and chances are you will be able to get everything in this build pretty damn quick. Now, if you happen to be new here, feel free to hit that subscribe or join button. If you enjoyed this, you could hit that like button as well. And we are having a giveaway for an Xbox Series S. To enter, all you need to do is subscribe here or follow on Twitter, and the winner will be announced July 4th of this year. As always, my fellow agents, we are going to jump right into the build breakdown. After that, I will show you some more gameplay footage of the build in action. So starting with the specialization, you can see we're using Technician, and the main reason for that is because that is going to give us access to the linked laser pointer, which is automatically going to pulse every single enemy we target. Now, two important details as we move on. First of all, you need to make sure you have the rifle activated in your weapon skill tree. That is how you have access to the linked laser pointer. And secondly, it can only be equipped to a long-barreled weapon, so please keep that in mind when you're putting together your build. My primary weapon for this build is the Heartbreaker, and once again, to be clear, every single item you see in this build can be farmed via Countdown. You can see this has the talent Perfect Flatline, which amplifies weapon damage by 20% to pulsed enemies. And as we make our way to the secondary, you can see I'm using the ACS-12 with the regular talent Flatline. I'm using that to build stacks for Heartbreaker. I'll show you an example of that in a moment. And for those of you out there who do not like using the Heartbreaker, feel free to put any other long-barreled assault rifle or LMG for that matter in its place with the regular talent Flatline, because that can still get the job done. Now, moving on to the gear itself, you can see we're running 4 Heartbreaker, 1 Petrov, and 1 Overlord. Now, starting with the mask, it is the first of 4 pieces of the Heartbreaker gear set. We're running 4 so we get all of the gear set bonuses. 2 pieces 15% assault rifle and LMG damage, 3 pieces 15% weapon handling, and 4 pieces Heartstopper. Weapon hits on pulsed enemies adds a stack of 1% bonus armor and 1% weapon damage to pulsed enemies, up to a max of 50 stacks. And remember, because of that laser pointer, every single enemy we target is going to be pulsed. We do not need to worry about headshots. That now takes us to the body armor, the second piece of Heartbreaker. Now that has the talent max BPM, which is going to increase max stacks for Heartstopper from 50 to 100. And for those of you out there, especially solo players who are getting used to a build like this, that is greatly going to increase your survivability and damage. Next, we have the holster. It is the third piece of Heartbreaker, and I'm trying to stack crit hit chance and crit hit damage on every piece of gear. And as far as the knee pads and the gloves are concerned, you can see the knee pads are Fox's Prayer. We are using them for that middle attribute, damage to targets out of cover. For the gloves, you can see we're using the Contractor's gloves. I love the combination of the knee pads and the gloves together. The gloves are going to give you that extra 8% damage to armor. And once again, to be very clear, every single piece of gear in this build can be found via Countdown. And last but not least, my friends, we have the backpack. It is the fourth and final piece of Heartbreaker. You can see it has the talent Cold, and that is going to increase the total bonus armor gain per stack of Heartstopper from 1% to 2%. Now, when it comes to my skills, I'm using 2 of my favorite in the game. They are the Assault Drone and the Crusader Shield. However, feel free to use any other skills you may want in its place. It is totally up to you. Hope this video helped you out, my friends. And as always, questions, comments, or feedback, please let me know, and I will do my best to get back to you as quick as I can. On that note, I'm going to leave you with some gameplay footage. Thank you once again for your incredible continued support of this channel. I sincerely appreciate the privilege of your time, as I mention at the end of every one of these. If you happen to be new here, feel free to hit that subscribe or join button. If you enjoyed this, you could hit that like button as well. But most importantly, take care of yourselves, be kind to each other, and we will talk to you soon. Thanks again, everyone.
Got a visual on additional hostiles in the memorial compound. They're moving south. There's a gate between you. All clear. I repeat, compound.
Hear something out there? I got it! Mark the division! How the hell? Get that damn gun off me!
Intrusives have turned them in. That should keep them from getting more of those mortars.
You think closing the tunnel was smart? Fuck you! You locked yourself in with us. I'm assuming you rot down here.
Go on ahead back up. The team from the campus has taken position inside the memorial. If you hadn't stopped them, I know they would have used those weapons on us, and we would have ended up like Castle. I can't tell you how relieved I am to have you on our side. Thank you. Today, we dealt a great blow to the True Sons infrastructure. We confiscated